Some days it rains cats and dogs, some days it rains iguanas. During cold seasons in cities like Florida, it is common to see iguanas lying frozen on sidewalks. The lizards are completely rigid and remain limp until afternoon when the sun thaws them. But why do iguanas freeze when it's cold? Before we begin, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell to avoid missing our newest videos. So why do iguanas freeze in the cold? In January 2020, Florida residents woke up to a scene off a dystopian novel, iguanas falling lifeless from trees. A closer inspection showed that the reptiles were not dead, but frozen solid. As photos of the bizarre phenomenon spread on social media, experts gave an explanation to the bewildered Floridans. Iguanas, like all reptiles, are ectotherms. This means they are cold-blooded creatures with no internal means of warming their body. Therefore, they seek warm environments to warm up before they can be active. On the day the strange event happened, temperatures had dropped to below 40 degrees Celsius in the night. Sleeping on tree branches, the iguanas froze solid and lost their grip on the branches. But unlike humans, freezing solid does not mean death for iguanas. While incapacitated, their metabolism slowed down and their heartbeats lessened. When the sun came up and temperatures rose, the quirky lizards slowly thawed and darted off. Native reptile species in Florida have evolved to cope with the weather. However, iguanas are an invasive species, which explains why they are vulnerable to the cold. Colonists brought iguanas into Florida from Central America and the Caribbean in the 1960s. The reptiles became pests and caused significant damage to their new habitat, eating endangered native species and wrecking gardens. The iguana is not the only animal capable of freezing in winter. Here are some other animals that have sparked awe with their seeming sci-fi ability. Alaska can be a dreary place to live in the winter because of its freezing climate. In winter, resources are scarce and animals that call Alaska home have evolved varying tactics to survive. The Alaskan wood frog is one of them. Each winter, the amphibian freezes 70% of its body and remains clinically dead for up to 7 months. Then it simply thaws when the condition is right and gets back to business. The wood frog has proteins which removes water from its cells and shrinks it. The cells are then filled with glucose produced in the liver of the frog. When the temperature rises, the frog would suck up moisture back into its cells and become active. What do you think about these zombie frogs? Drop a comment in the comment section. Reptiles are resilient creatures, and the iguana is not the only member that can survive tundra temperatures. The alligator can survive for months in frozen lakes. Although alligators do not freeze over like iguanas, they can slow down their metabolism. At a point in their evolution, alligators learnt to stick out their noses while underwater. They would remain in this position all winter, breathing oxygen while their bodies remain limp under the frozen lake. The amazing freezing ability of these animals have awed humans for centuries. Researchers are seeking means of preserving humans in ice, and perhaps in the future, this would be possible. Please do hit the like button and subscribe to Animal Fact channel to receive more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.